CWatt.
Guys, we just chatted for a whole 10 minutes about so many things, so many fun and interesting things that you'll never hear because it wasn't recording and we just had to start over again.
My bad.
We're just going to jump right on in. My name's Mindy.
I'm Tabria.
This is the thing. Now, Tabria, tell us all about the things that you just discussed in detail again.
Oh my God.
How was your week?
What did I say? My week was fine. I just worked and I was talking about Peach's birthday.
Yeah. Oh wait, go back. Ariana
what?
Grande's boyfriend was
Oh
your
my
art
God.
director
Yes.
this week. That was crazy.
Random.
I asked, did you ask the question? She said, hell fucking no.
No.
I
absolutely
understand.
not.
I wouldn't have either. I just had to ask. But go ahead.
It's just I wonder how he got into that because he was he's a dancer, background dancer.
Oh, what was he? I don't know much about him.
Yeah, the background dancer one. It's just
I know she like circled back. She like spun the block.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because she spun the block during a retrograde. Ooh, girl.
Well, her relationships. Anyway,
okay.
Nothing. Moving on. So Peach's birthday is this weekend and we're doing it at Chuck E. Cheese. And I was telling Mindy, everything is so expensive. Literally $1,500 to reserve a little 2-hour window slot at a little play place.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And even if you do something at your house, you have to decorate it and pay for a taco man to come.
Yeah.
It's
or cook everything yourself.
Yes,
and
absolutely
who's doing
not.
that?
Absolutely not. So we spent a nice little $500 at Chuck E. Cheese. We have like a head count of like 30 people.
Shut the fuck up. You have 4 children and 30 people?
We have 7 children and the rest are adults.
7 children? But that's good from when we started.
I know, because we were struggling.
First of all, Tabria done reached out and asked my friends to bring their kids, okay? And it worked, and she coming.
Yeah, period.
Okay, because the baby gonna have fun.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
I really need to be better about play dates and stuff. I just don't know how to I never see parents at daycare. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, how do you stop and ask, hey, you want to play? I don't know.
I know. So typically, I don't know about daycare, but I know like when I worked in like lower elementary classes for birthday parties, you would just go to the school with 30 invites, give them to the teacher, and then ask, to put them in their backpacks or whatever.
Yeah.
And the parents would decide if they want to go or not.
Yeah. I just don't know if I want to do that because she's not in class with the same kids every day. Because
it's daycare. It's too early.
Yeah, it's
too early.
I'm not that invested.
And we just discussed this in the portion of the video that you guys are not going to see. And we were talking about how it really don't matter until they're like 6.
Right.
Like it really don't matter.
Right.
I mean, it do matter, but it don't matter in the sense of, oh, you got to go all out.
Right.
Like this is more intimate. Like you got mommy, daddy, grandma, and aunties. That's it. Mm-hmm. And that's all you need.
So I know everybody is on Samira's head this week. I don't even know if we're talking about that, but Peaches loves that song.
First of all, I love that song.
Me too.
The crazy thing is when the song dropped, for one, I thought it was good.
It was a grower for me.
Happy Fat Tuesday. Got yourself in a dulce. Yes. Yes.
So y'all are gonna hate her into a hit.
Okay.
If y'all don't stop.
First of all, y'all. I need people to put more respect on Samira's name. Okay. I am not gonna get too into it because we have so much like influencer drama to talk about this week. Mm-hmm. And genuinely, this is not a thing that needs to be discussed because y'all are just haters.
Yeah.
Period. So y'all don't understand how talented she is. Genuinely an impressive human being.
Yes, she is.
She is an impressive human being. And y'all just mad because y'all hate fat people. Mm-hmm. But if y'all understood, first of all, y'all remember that song from 2020? Freak Like Me?
Yes.
Freak.
Everybody thought
freak,
it was a
freak.
Doja Cat song.
It's literally her.
Yes.
And y'all been dancing that
freak
shit.
With you. Freak,
It's so good.
Freak.
Y'all like her music. You don't want to
Yeah.
admit it though, but you like her music because she make good music. Everybody for the Happy Fat Tuesday song, they're like, she trying to be like Kendrick. What? And she ate it up. No, it don't matter. It don't matter because how many of y'all could write a verse that someone would say that sounds like Kendrick? Not many.
Right.
Not many.
That's a huge
know what
compliment.
I mean? Like, this is not a song that she's dropping seriously, and she still was shitting on a lot of you motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. So there's that. You know? I'm so sorry. Like, y'all not gonna get no Samira slander from me. I'm so sorry.
I like Samira. I understand, like, if you don't like her delivery and stuff, but
at the end of the day, y'all don't understand what it takes to actually be an activist. You think that niggas was actually cheering on Malcolm X and MLK? They told them motherfuckers to sit the fuck down and shut up too. Mm-hmm. Okay? Anybody who is the first to stand up for some shit gets knocked down. Anybody who is the loudest to stand up for some shit gets knocked down. And years from now, y'all gonna look back and be like, ooh, wish I didn't post that think piece. Oh my God.
Happy
so annoying.
Tuesday.
This week was quite interesting for me. It was Jade's birthday. So yes! It's so funny because I was talking about this at work because literally everybody was like bringing it up every single day, like a countdown. Oh my God, it's 3 more days till Jade's birthday. And I'm like, why y'all acting like it's my birthday? It's not, I'm not the birthday. She don't even be around people like, oh my God.
That's crazy.
Guys, it's not my birthday. But I am very happy for her. She had the birthday that she desired.
Good.
It's very chill. We did experience some mild racism.
Always.
But what can you expect? We went to the Four Seasons at Westlake. Calabasas. Okay, mind you, we did a resort pass because we don't need to stay at the hotel. We live 40 minutes away. So we arrive. We go to the back where the pool and the cabanas are. And initially, the people that we spoke to, very nice. She showed her the class pass, resort pass, like confirmation. They were like, okay, period. You got a cabana. You can pick which one you want. Love that. We were the only Negroes there. I'm not even exaggerating. It was a packed house. The only Black people in that bitch. Employees and people there. But whatever, who cares? That's not gonna stop my good time.
Yeah.
We go, we post up. We are there. They haven't even brought us our complimentary fruit plate or drinks. You know, I ordered some Prosecco's. We start relaxing. We got our swimsuits on, and a white woman named Macy, I read your fucking name tag, walks up to us in a very, and I hate when they do this. In a very like preschool teacher, hi, so they got you guys all comfortable, right? Yes, thanks. Okay, well, is it okay if I just see your confirmation again? Can I just check it? And we're like, I don't see you checking anybody else's.
Yeah.
Okay, show it to her. She pulls her phone out and takes a picture of it, as if they didn't.
How did y'all get in there?
They already checked.
Right.
They already checked. They got the number. They put it in the system. They said, oh, yeah, you got a cabana. Whole 9. And she came over and asked to see it again and then took a picture of it with her phone so she could go back and do her own research.
Oh, God.
Macy, fuck you, you dirty bitch. Now, we continue on with our day. Everything's fine. Literally, I saw another Black man. Now he had a white wife, but it's fine. It was nice to see some melanin there. They had their little beautiful babies. I was like, okay, this is fine. Eventually, though, I can only take so many looks. You know what I mean? And the looks are worse because I'm with Jade and they're confused. And they're like, looks like boy, not boy. You know what I mean? That's literally how it processes. And unless she's in the water, like she had like a shirt on, whatever. But then when she got in the water, like she has like her like top and then like shorts, like swim trunks or whatever. And I am not built for that shit. I don't like it. Don't look at her like that because I'm gonna be the one to cuss you out.
Yeah.
And the minute Jay was like, oh, let's go. And so we left. We were there for a cute amount of time, though. Because I don't like it. Don't look over here.
Yeah.
And it's like people with their kids and shit. What the fuck are you looking over here for? Bitch, I'm in a cabana. You're not. You can't even afford this shit. Oh my God.
You know, you think living in California, you go everywhere and it's just hunky-dory, but no. It's not.
Mm-mm. And then, again, we live in a neighborhood that is very affluent adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we go to certain places, we are in the mix with people who are driving Lamborghinis for fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of wealthy white people that live in very close proximity to us. Like, the street we live on, it's all apartments and stuff, but it's right outside the area where where a lot of like affluent people live. And so we'll go places, and my good golly gosh, we're going to a store, to CVS, and we parked in the parking lot, and so we're about to walk up. There are these women, older white women, chatting in their native tongue, doing their thing. Cool, whatever, we don't care. We're about to walk past them because they're standing right by the door to the steps, but not directly in front of it, but just like right in front of it, but like maybe like 3 feet out. So we have to go around them to then get to the door. As we're making it there, we're literally right there to the point where I could say, excuse me. And as soon as I do that, one of the ladies says bye, cuts right in front of us, walks right in front of us. Like, I mean, two inches of space. Doesn't address anything. You go up the stairs. It's one of those like half like gate things where you got to open it up to walk past. She literally opens it enough to slide her body through and then lets it shut right behind her. I see this. I look at Jade and I literally go, keep it going. I shut the fuck up. We're going up the stairs some more. And then finally, it's the entry into the CVS. There's a door. She opens the door, does the same thing. Door slams behind her. We are 2 inches behind her.
Oh, my God.
I open the door and literally go, that was fucking rude. That was fucking rude.
What'd she do?
Nothing. She acted like she couldn't hear me. Just pulled her fucking phone out. This is a geriatric bitch. Pulled her fucking phone out and starts looking at the aisles and her phone at the same time. Ugh. Bitch, I don't know what is happening. Shit, people are turning up in this goddamn country, and I fear for myself, not in the sense of, oh, y'all are gonna come get me. I fear for what I'm gonna do to one of you bitches. Because I'm here. And then every goddamn day, what do I see on the internet? Another lynching. Y'all, if you're Black and you're in Mississippi, don't go anywhere alone. Yeah. If you're Black and you're in the South, don't go anywhere alone. If you're Black in America, period, don't go anywhere alone. Y'all, we have to start tapping into the recipes of our ancestors, because shit is starting to genuinely, like, it's getting bad. I know that we're going to talk about one of these cases, but I do want to just say, this year alone, we have found Kyle Basinga, Juliana Nazita, Tanea Miller, Gerard Jackson, Justice James, and now Tasia Fortune, all hanging from trees. In 2026. Yeah. I just listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people this year alone. And that does not include the other cases like the Nolans. You know what I mean?
Right,
that doesn't include Daniel Irving, Tyler Smith, Nolan Wells, all found dead around bodies of water, not including them. And then last year, we had more lynchings. Yeah. And no one is addressing them as such. They're literally still trying to get us to believe that these were self-inflicted. Right. Let's be fucking for real. Please. And that's why I don't tolerate the little racist moments. I don't tolerate that shit. I'm going to yell at you in public as often as I want to. Shame. I'm going to start treating bitches like Cersei. Shame. Literally, shame. Honestly. The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm going to just have my bill ready.
Shame. 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 I should have did that to that bitch in the CVS. Shame. Follow her around every aisle. Shame. 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 The fuck? Oh my God. That shit pissed me off. What the fuck?
I'm not surprised, but still, it's just like, how are we still living like this? 2026. How?
Okay.
How is this still a fucking issue?
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
It's so wild to me. And it's the fact that people still try to make it seem like it's not that serious.
Right. This isn't made up. Mindy just read the proof to you.
It's just...
It's not in our fucking heads.
I don't know who decides they want to kill themselves, drives miles away from their homes, finds trees that you have to literally climb a ladder to get to the branch that they have knotted in a sailor knot. No chair or ladder in sight. So you just climbed, you levitated up?
Literally.
You levitated. Okay. All right. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Mississippi. But Mississippi, goddamn.
Yeah.
Nina Simone, she got it right. She knew. Well, tell us about the news since we're already here.
Yeah, we're here. Since we're talking about it, I will mention Tasia Fortune first. She was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi. She was 29 years old, and she was in the yard of an abandoned house, and she was high enough to the point where firefighters had to climb a ladder to retrieve her body.
Yeah.
And she had been gone for a few days. Apparently, she drove back and forth, I believe, from Kentucky to Mississippi to visit family. And this literally just happened as we're recording, happened like 2 days ago. So I don't know like where her car was or anything like that.
There probably are updates.
Investigations undergoing. But her body has been sent to the same medical examiner's office.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
It's only this bitch who examines bodies in Mississippi.
I'm gonna genuinely lose my shit.
Same one as Trey Reed, which she ruled a suicide. Same lady as Nolan, who reviewed Nolan Wells' body, to which we don't have the autopsy yet.
But the thing is, I know for a fact the only reason why she didn't list it in accidental drowning is because of how many eyes are on this.
Yeah.
It's literally the only reason why.
And I still want an independent autopsy done.
Same.
They need to send his, like, every part of him needs to go so it can be independently examined.
Same with Tasia.
Yes.
I don't trust you.
Yes.
I don't trust you.
Yes.
We need to see what was under her fingernails. We need all of that tested by somebody else because you suck at your job and you're clearly out here hiding from people.
You know what else? I was looking into Trey Reed's because there were some like conflicting reports from like news reports in his family because some people said he had broken legs, but that was like quote unquote rumors from like his family and friends, but it wasn't reported in the autopsy.
Which we don't know.
Exactly.
It's 50-50.
So I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but I think it was Colin Kaepernick who paid for his independent autopsy as well. I'm not sure. But that was last year because Trey Reed happened in October, I believe. And Ben Crump was handling his case. And, you know, Ben Crump is handling all of these cases. Every case Mindy and I have talked about where it was a black person that died at the hands of a white person, police officer, whatever. Ben Crump is handling all these cases. And you know, he ghosted the family. Yes.
Shut up.
I just looked at it and I think this was a report that came out like in July, and they said they've been trying to get in touch with him for months. And the last time they heard from him was in December.
He got bigger, better cases.
I'm like, what
That's
the fuck?
crazy as fuck. Now, see, I was about to say he is this generation's Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson. But honestly, based off of the things I've heard of them, probably accurate as well.
Yeah.
I hate that, and I really do hope that they find a better lawyer because they deserve justice just as much as anybody else does.
Yeah. And the autopsy's completed. They just want the results.
Wait, what?
Yes, the autopsy's done.
And they still haven't gotten the results?
No.
Why do they need a lawyer to get the results?
Because he, like, handled it. They don't just give it to the family, I guess.
Oh, I'm showing up at that nigga door.
No, honestly.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
I don't like that.
All right, let's get into the rest of the news this week. Todd Blanche has been confirmed as the new U.S. Attorney General after Pam Bondi was fired. And this has a lot of people buzzing because he was literally Trump's personal criminal defense attorney.
Yeah.
If this is not a conflict of interest, I don't know what is. And he was caught on a call. Well, not caught on a call, it was public. But he had a call with the White House faith leaders, whatever that means. And he said that he wants to protect the unborn at conception at all costs and wants to ban mifepristone to be sent by mail. So he wants to overturn, or I always forget which way it is, the Dobbs decision. But he essentially wants to institute a federal abortion ban.
Yeah.
But that would be, I don't even think that would be possible, to be honest, in really blue states like California. But to ban mifepristone by mail, that could be a thing. So
I don't know. Everything that I thought was impossible, it's been proven wrong. So, at this point, I'm just going to shut the fuck up not shut the fuck up. I'm just going to keep on hoping out loud and see how the cards fall, because I don't want to ever tell people that's never going to happen. No, assume that it is and do what you can to make sure that it doesn't.
Yeah. To add to that, the first Black woman has been confirmed as director of the CDC, Dr. Erica Schwartz. And I can't even celebrate her because she's the ops.
Thank you. It's so I hate that so much.
Yep. And they do it on purpose.
They do.
They do it on purpose. They're going to find an 8%er out there.
Yes, they do it on purpose to find reason to be like, oh, but she's Black. Now you don't agree with a Black woman?
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
So during her confirmation hearing, she was asked about abortion surveillance. And that in and of itself is insane. She said that blue states aren't turning over their abortion data. We're not required to. That's private property.
It's literally, what about HIPAA?
HIPAA. Also, exactly. So the fact that red states are doing that is a violation of privacy. Anyway,
okay.
So she said, we don't have an accurate number of how many are performed. And she said, and I quote, abortion surveillance is absolutely a critical component of what the CDC is currently doing. I also want to make sure that certain states are not conflating emergency services and hiding abortions in that emergency services case definition.
But it can be an emergency service.
Yes,
that's the issue.
Exactly.
Because I hate the fact that they are boiling it down to the only people getting abortions are these armpit hair having liberal whores out here busting their pussy open every weekend. That's not what's happening. People need abortions for a multitude of reasons. There are people who want to have babies, but have a dangerous issue, defect, whatever, and need to have an abortion. There are people who miscarry and need to have that abortion pill in order for them to pass that baby safely. There are people who are raped, sexually assaulted, and are pregnant against their will by people who are terrible human beings. Why would you force someone to keep that child?
Oh, I don't even know what abortion surveillance means. If it's just keeping track of everything, or even using fucking flock cameras to track
they use on that
people.
They did that already. Did you hear about that case where they used 8,000 flock cameras to track a woman who left the state to get an abortion, and then when she got back, they arrested her?
That's absolutely madness.
Insane.
Oh, God.
We live in a surveillance state. We're going to get more into that a little bit later, but this is, we are fully here.
Yeah.
What I said earlier about the the Waymos being the ops.
Oh, yeah.
I'm completely convinced now. Completely. I saw a Waymo on the freeway.
Oh, they're on the freeway
driven by
now?
a person.
What?
Empty. And so in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck is the purpose of that? If not, you're just driving around to gather information. Cameras on, just driving around.
And all these damn flock cameras, but y'all can't solve a murder. Y'all can't solve all this crime.
All these children going missing on a daily basis. Y'all, I have not seen y'all use a single flock camera to track down a kidnapped child.
Right.
But y'all have used it to stalk your girlfriends and to find women who are trying to get health care.
All these child sex trafficking rings that y'all been talking about. Child sex trafficking through the roof this year. And y'all can't find them.
Hello?
Child, please.
Hello.
All right. Speaking of children, unfortunately, Arizona's Supreme Court ruled that clergy who learn of child abuse during confession are not bound by law to report it. Isn't that the most insane thing you've ever heard of? This, Mindy.
What?
It is not any crime or criminal acts that you make during confession that they're not required to report. It is specifically mandated by Arizona lawmakers that child abuse specifically does not have to be reported by a clergy if you tell it to them during confession.
I'm not going to lie. Before this year, I would have felt like that was like conspiratorial. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But seeing and hearing about all the things that are being overturned, appealed, fought against, just to protect sex, to protect pedophiles and people who want to abuse children is insane. The fact that Elon Musk is out here fighting against banning AI generated child porn. The fact that now Arizona is out here telling clergymen that they don't need to report actual rapists. Let them confess their sins in peace.
Yeah. So y'all just want pedophiles to be running rampant.
The fact that in Texas, if you are found with 4 grams of weed and you are also found guilty of abusing a child, the punishment is the same.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What is happening? I feel like I am literally losing my mind. I need to put a penny on the wall. Have you seen that?
Yes.
I need to break the motherfucking matrix, bitch. I need everybody to put a penny on the wall at the same time on the same day. Please. My God. We need to heal the world.
It's so ridiculous. It's infuriating that they're putting religion over a child's life.
They put religion over
everything.
Everything. Y'all are in a cult.
Yeah.
Y'all are in a cult. Did you see Jasmine Gardens 20v1?
I've probably seen it all in its entirety, but my goodness.
My God.
You could tell some of them were so fascinated with her too.
Yes, because also she read y'all down. She read y'all down eloquently and in a very intelligent manner.
Yes.
She explained things in a way where even if you were brainwashed, you still got to think,
She was the perfect person to do that.
Ate it up. I want to see her do it again.
Honestly.
Do it again. Oh my gosh.
So, also, I just wanted to mention this real quick. Arizona, y'all are the state that is hit hardest by the big, beautiful bill when it comes to SNAP. Nearly 500,000 people have lost their SNAP benefits in a year as a result of that bill passing. Vote.
Please.
Okay. God. Jesse Butler.
Oh,
I remember when I first heard about this and he was going to trial and I was like, please let there be some justice done. But it's in fucking Oklahoma. So of course not. He was a 19-year-old. He did this when he was 17. Got off completely scot-free after he committed sexual assault and battery on 2 different women. Two different girls. Excuse me. 2 different girls.
They're not women. They were both underage.
16.
Yes.
He was charged with 10 felony counts, including attempted first-degree rape, rape by instrumentation, sexual battery, forcible oral sodomy, and domestic assault and battery by strangulation. He was caught on video strangling one of the girls.
He filmed it himself.
Yes. I think he strangled one of them so hard, like damaged her vocal cords.
Yes, it caused. She had to have surgery.
Yes.
Like. I was reading through what happened, and in one of the girls' cases, they were in a relationship. This is her boyfriend. And they had gone out, and afterwards he tried to rape her in the car. And a woman heard her screaming no, came, knocked on the window, stopped it. And she still went home with him because he had to drive her home to take him to the car, to take her to her car because it was parked at his house. And he, of course, was apologetic. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize, blah, 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 blah. And she believed him. I do not blame her at all. She's a child. And then he rapes her at the house.
Yeah.
In front of his house.
Yeah.
In front of his house. He does not give a fuck.
All he got was 150 hours of community service and a protective order against the girls. This is why women don't come forward.
He broke that protective order
already.
Almost immediately. And so, I need y'all to understand, when he received his sentence, which is already laughable, his lawyer looked at him while giving his speech and said, "The world does not hate you. The world is not against you. You are still a young man with a bright future ahead of you. He spoke life into this man that permanently traumatized 2 young girls. And it was recent. It's not like he like, it's been 20 years and he's been vindicated and he's been a fucking saint this entire time. He is still that same person. That man needs to be kept away from people. And mind you, they expunged his records. They removed it off his records because he committed it when he was a child.
Yeah.
Now he gets to go to LSU. Mind you, if y'all have
That's
any...
not true.
Oh, it's not LSU? What happened?
It's a rumor. Somebody just said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do people do that?
I don't know. People just want attention.
Oh, God. Never mind.
Well, I tried to find out, but I can't find it.
Regardless, rumors aside, I need everybody who lives in a near vicinity to him to show their daughters a picture of this boy, which, mind you, not even. Just yuck.
Ugly.
Yuck.
Ugly.
Okay, you look on the outside the way you do on the inside.
Right.
I need y'all to make sure that y'all's children stay away from this man. Away from him, because he will do it again. And a man who will strangle someone to the point where he damages their vocal cords will kill. Most certainly. Because the only reason why he did it is probably because he wasn't strong enough or he got spooked. That's the next step. He's a danger to society.
I hope the rest of his life is hell.
Honestly, truly.
Fucking bastard.
Ridiculous.
We haven't mentioned ICE in a while, but child, they are running rampant as ever in these detention facilities. There were 2 women. One in particular went viral. Her name's Dana Ricketts, and Lorena, I couldn't find her last name, but a Black woman and a Hispanic woman. They're both being held at the South Louisiana ICE detention facility in Basel, Louisiana, or Basel. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And Dana's, like I said, Dana's video went viral. I just happened to come across Lorena's video. There's probably more women who are talking about their experience, but they're talking about the inhumane treatment that they're receiving at these detention facilities. And they're saying that they are experiencing sexual assault from officers. They are working for $1 a day, even though they're illegal immigrants, and you say that they can't work here, but y'all are working them. Mothers are being detained. They have no idea where their children are. They're not receiving medical treatment. There are women who are pregnant there, not receiving any kind of care. Dana was saying people are having seizures and nothing is being done about it. Some people have won their cases and they have been granted status, whatever that looks like, whether it's a green card, visa, whatever. And they're still being held there. She said some people have been there for 2 years. 2 years. And you've been cleared. You have your papers, you've been cleared, and you're still being held. They have to wait hours to receive water. She said the food is so shitty. It's barely edible.
They're treating them worse than they treat actual criminals.
Actual criminals. Yes.
I'm not going to lie. It has been really hard for me to watch these videos of these Haitian immigrants breaking down in tears because they have to now wear ankle monitors like actual criminals. The dehumanization of Haitian people in this country is insane. And the way that they are specifically targeting Haitians make me feel like this is a pointed vendetta against the first free Black nation. I genuinely feel like the way America has such hate towards Haitian people is insane. Y'all already ended the temporary protective order for 350,000 Haitians, right? They are slowly deporting people, but they can't deport them fast enough. You know why? Because Haiti is still in shambles because of you motherfuckers, because of the United States. So they can only fly them into one airport. Because the main airport in Port-au-Prince, that one, as soon as they fly in, the fucking the gangs that run Haiti right now are shooting at the planes. So they have to go all the way to, I think, Cap Haitien to drop to fly in, and they can only do one flight or 2 flights a week. And how many people can you fit on a flight?
Right.
There's 350,000 people. And now, not only are they putting ankle monitors on people, if you have a job, there are nurses. You went to school, you got a degree.
Mm-hmm.
You're just waiting on your paperwork. They won't allow them to work anymore. They've taken away their work permits. So now they've made them jobless. They've made them look like criminals in the street. And eventually, what do you think that's going to turn into? Homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
What then? What then?
And it's damn near illegal to be homeless now.
Okay.
They're trying to make it so.
Okay. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Everybody who is complicit in this should be ashamed of your fucking selves. And every single day that I see us just like slowly going down the drain, this entire nation going down the drain, I keep thinking to myself, the karma that comes from this is going to be so sweet. The backlash, the fall is going to be so sweet. And the only thing that's going to make it shitty is the fact that I know the worst of the worst are going to be dead before they see it.
God, I hope so. I hope so.
Did you hear about Joe Biden?
What?
Hunter Biden said in an interview that his cancer has spread beyond his bones.
No. Oh.
I know.
Damn,
I'm not gonna lie. I pray to God.
Yeah.
I know. I want him to make it past the orange man. I do. But
that would suck if he died before Trump.
Because you know you're gonna say something disrespectful.
Yeah. Well. Puerto Rico is experiencing extreme droughts right now. Nearly 200,000 people will have to be without water for 2 days at a time. So they're on a rotation of the residents in San Juan. This past July 2026, that was San Juan's driest July in 120 years. Absolutely insane. And we haven't given any relief yet.
Which is crazy because they are a part of the United States.
Right.
FEMA should be on the ground.
Right.
We should be sending over tons upon tons of fresh water. We're just going to leave them for dead. Oh God, every day I hate it more.
I know.
Oh my God.
Puerto Ricans are Americans.
Puerto Ricans are Americans. You heard the lady.
The FCC just got rid of a law that prevented monopolies from forming within broadcast TV. So prior to this, no single company could own local broadcast stations that reached more than 39% of U.S. households. So now they scrapped that bill or that law rather, and there is no limit.
Yeah.
There is no limit to how many stations, and these are like subsidiaries of like NBC, CBS, Fox. So like think of KTLA and your local news station. This is that. This is local broadcast TV. And there's an acquisition that was just approved as a result of this new law being passed by Nexstar, which is a company that owns NBC, ABC, CBS, like a
all of
ton.
the fucking channels.
And it reaches 80% of U.S. households.
This is how propaganda becomes truth.
Yes.
Literally.
Oh my God.
Y'all, we are spiraling so... The thing is, and I think what's bothering me the most is I didn't expect it to happen this fast. I didn't expect it to happen this fucking fast. How long has it been since he was
2
inaugurated?
years.
2 years. Almost 2 years, because next January will make it.
Yeah. I know.
We're only halfway through and we're already living in a completely different country.
Oh. I'm so nervous about the midterms. I just want to know what's his Hail Mary?
Yeah,
he got
there's
one.
Gonna be one.
He got one. I know they're already talking about putting ICE agents out there. They're already talking about limiting mail-in voting.
Yeah.
He has something. There's something else. Because he knows he's fighting a losing battle. So he has something else. Oh, confirming all of them. Because you know that special election in Arizona, I believe it was Arizona, Adelita Grijalva, I think that's her name.
Yes.
When they didn't confirm her for like 3 weeks.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna try to pull some bullshit like that.
For sure. I mean, they still trying to convince us that Mitch McConnell alive.
I mean, right.
Hello?
No.
They're not above lying.
Right.
Before you go on to the last story, I do want to send prayers out to all the people affected by the 7.4 earthquake. I'm so sorry. That hit Cali, Colombia this morning. I've been seeing so many videos and so much footage, and that is genuinely a nightmare coming true. A nightmare. It was like 7:30 a.m. And I saw footage from the airport, from a university, from just a random neighborhood, and so many buildings crumbled and fell. People were running for their lives. Like last I checked, I think it was like 130 confirmed dead, but that's just like the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there are people who are trapped in buildings. I am praying for everyone. I'm praying for all those who have family out there. And I hope that everyone gets out alive genuinely. That's a devastating tragedy. Devastating.
Earthquakes are so scary.
They're so scary. And I'm not going to lie. I'm scared. I know, no, dead ass.
Seriously.
Because I'm scared specifically because I feel like something's happening in LA and they're not telling us. There's been so much construction being done on like the pipes. Every street corner in every neighborhood, they're doing construction. And all of these random like pipes bursting, random sinkholes, it feels like that's happening because like the fault lines are moving. Do you know what I mean?
Not a bad theory.
I'm very concerned.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if that's the case, let a nigga know. Let me know. Let me know so I can get the fuck out of Dodge.
Oh, God.
Let me know, please. I will be on a flight ASAP. What?
Oh, child. And my house ain't the place to be
What?
for an earthquake.
We finna be in the South, girl. Fuck the house. We not here no more. We'll be doing that podcast from Nashville or Atlanta. One of the two. Ain't no fucking way.
I don't have any like confirmed Nolan Wells updates, so I'm gonna wait. Hopefully I just want this fucking autopsy. But I don't know how much Mindy wants to talk about this, if she does or not. Have you been keeping up with the Lindsey Clancy case?
I want to do a whole episode on it.
Do you?
Because do you know that Patrick Clancy has lawyered up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I really want to be careful how I talk about this as well, because Mindy and I used to be obsessed with true crime.
Still am.
I haven't listened to true crime in a long time.
You got a baby, that's different. You can't be freaking yourself out like that.
But it's not even about freaking myself out. I just felt like I was enjoying it too much and I was viewing it as entertainment. And it's like, these are people's lives, and you know what I'm saying? And so when I'm looking at this Lindsey Clancy stuff, I'm really trying to just look at it purely the facts and what's happening, and trying to keep my personal bias out of it, which is hard.
I'm trying to as well, but I'm not gonna lie. The things that have been proven to be true.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. If I had money in this bet, I might start a Kalshi bet.
Oh my God.
I'm not even joking. I might, because this is a clear and concise. Like he did that shit.
I'm going to say I'm not 100% convinced that Lindsey did it. I don't think you can rule out that Patrick didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's
for sure.
That's what I'm gonna say.
The thing is, Sabria is giving the right politically correct answer. My thoughts and opinions are my own. There are no one else's. I'm not saying that this is the fact. All I'm saying is that nigga did that shit. Like, we don't need to get into it now because there is so much evidence. Like, I really want to wait until the case is over so that we can do a fully in-depth like breakdown of everything, because all the things that I've seen, the footage from the CVS, the footage from the restaurant that he went to, him having the motherfucking Apple Watch, the fact that her trachea was crushed and he claims that she told him where the kids were and there's no way in hell she could speak. Like, the fact that 6 months later he's engaged to someone else.
No, not 6 months later. He was engaged like a year later.
it don't matter. 6 months later, he made the relationship public, and now he's married to a woman who looks just like his ex-wife, and
crazy.
she is pregnant. And
it's not proven that she is pregnant. That is a rumor.
Look, you know what? I'm so grateful for Taria. I am, because I'm sitting here. I'm trying to incite some shit. Okay. I also saw, and I don't know if this is alleged, but I saw that they said in court today that there's evidence that Patrick Clancy had started shopping for apartments in New York.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Before any of this happened. Mm-hmm. Lifetime couldn't have written it better.
Yeah. When this case first started, I had no reason not to believe that she admitted it.
She said that she did because she believed that she did.
Yeah. But when you see everything that's coming out, and I understand there are so many people who are really like demonizing the people who think that Patrick did it. Mm-hmm. And truly, you cannot look at this evidence and be 100% convinced that she did it. All I want to see the Apple Watch data.
Yes.
And I want to see his laptop data.
Yes.
That laptop, they took a couple laptops in. They did not take his personal laptop in. I need you to confirm if that email came from his laptop or his phone.
Yeah.
That will literally tell me everything I need to know about this case.
And then even the fact that it took the second go round of them searching through the home to find the bag of the pills and the Apple Watch. In what reality, if she used these pills to murder the children, why the fuck are they with you?
No, she didn't. Children's toxicology thing came back clean. But still, they were in her though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are they with you? Mm-hmm. Why are they with you?
Why was her Apple Watch in the drawer? Who takes their Apple Watch off before they try to end themselves?
Also, she was a nurse. Mm-hmm. I don't know a single nurse who is genuinely trying to off themselves that would slit their wrist like this.
Right. You know how to do it.
A nurse knows if you don't want to be here no more. I'm not gonna depict it, but a nurse knows exactly how to do that. Mm-hmm. Also, being a nurse, why would she dose herself with just enough to fuck her up a little bit, but not off her?
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that she slit her wrist, she tried to OD but failed, and then threw herself out of a window? She's a nurse. Yeah. If she wanted to do it, she would have done it. Mm-hmm. Let's be fucking for real. And his eyes, he has dead eyes. He has dead eyes. That's opinion. You can say that.
I know. I mean, he looks guilty.
He has dead eyes.
I can't tell if it's the coloring of the live I'm watching, but he looks like he's yellowish green on the stand.
He looks evil. Mm-hmm. Evil.
Yeah, I can tell he's very nervous, and I will say her lawyer, Reddington, he's very impressive, and it really seems as if he is realizing as this is happening, something's not right.
I think he realized beforehand. Mm-hmm. I think, and this is pure conjecture. Like I have no idea what these people are thinking, but the way it looks to me is he figured out that it's this man, not her. Mm-hmm. And she is fully in the delusion that she did it because after going through all of that, there's no way she remembers. Yeah. And she already had this ideation, put herself in a psych ward because she was so scared of it happening. She gave a fuck about her kids. She loved her kids. Mm-hmm. Also, he left her alone with the kids once a week for hours, stretches of hours when he was out here fucking on his side bitch probably. Again, conjecture. What allegedly. But for hours. Mm-hmm. Why would she wait for the moment that he's going to the CVS that is actually 3 minutes away from the house to do all of this? There's no reality where she would do that. Mm-hmm. What? But again, allegedly. Everything's alleged. I don't know for a fact. I'm just talking out my ass and using my intuition, which is never wrong. What do you be knowing?
I think this case will set a precedent when it comes to mental health patients. Because seeing all of her clinicians on the stand, with the exception of one, it just shows like
they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
There was just no care that really went into it. And I mean, there was literally a time where she said that she was having like not suicidal ideation, but she was like close. Mm-hmm. And they gave her like a website to refer to.
Yeah.
I'm like,
they sucked.
What?
Also, I think that it's so interesting that the judge presiding over the case is the same judge who sent LaTarsha, what's her last name? LaTarsha Sanders. So the same judge who is presiding over this case also was a judge in the LaTarsha Sanders case. She was a Black woman who was found guilty of killing her 2 children after she had a psychotic break. So in the same way that Lindsey recognized something was wrong, asked for help, people knew that she was off her rocker, and I think the system failed in that case. And
they didn't let her medical records be admissible in court.
And so her medical records weren't a part of the case. And that is a huge thing you have to consider. This is not a mother who hated her children. This is a mother who loved her children and then had a literal psychotic break.
Right.
And I think that should be considered.
I agree. And she won her appeal.
Yeah, she did.
So they're going to do a retrial.
And apparently he was pissed.
Right.
So.
Asshole.
Okay. Tell us about some good news.
Good news. I don't know if this is good news, but it's interesting. There's a clothing line called Adversarial Clothing, and they make designs on their clothes that blocks flock cameras from being able to identify you. And I thought that was very savvy. So
I saw that this week, and I thought that was really interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I liked the designs a little bit better.
There's one I really liked.
Are you gonna get it?
I might, yeah. I'll definitely support the cause when they go on sale.
I have good news.
What?
Okay, so the Ironman triathlon recently happened.
Oh,
right?
Oh, I saw that.
Okay, so there are 2 brothers, Miguel and Pedro Ferreira. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at names. I really apologize. I do. So Pedro was born with cerebral palsy, and he has been obsessed with the Ironman triathlons for a very long time. His brother actually became like a competitive athlete. And so to give his brother his wish, he did the entirety of the Ironman triathlon carrying his brother. And they completed it. Yeah. Do you know how crazy that is?
It's cycling, swimming, and what's the other part?
I think running.
Just running?
Yes. With this man either in a wheelchair, in he cycled with him in one of those wagon things.
Yeah, the hitch trailers.
Yes, and then he swam with him in a canoe attached to his body. Yeah. So everyone is just swimming with their own body weight. And he has a whole other person literally completed it. Do you know people do this and they train for years and still can't complete it? And he completed it with a whole other body. Yeah. Oh my God.
So
Shout out
impressive.
to you. That is so impressive. That right there is how you do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That made me tear up. I love that
story. No, literally. I was like, that got to be the good news. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into some pop culture.
Tell us about some other athletes, Mindy.
I'm gonna get to that at the end.
Well, that was a good segue.
Okay, fine. I will say I don't want to dive too deep into this. I'm just gonna say the headline because genuinely I don't want to give any attention to buffoonery and bullshit. So an ex-NBA player, Royce White.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh, what were you talking about?
You mentioned the Patriot Games.
Oh, I did.
Girl.
Well, you said an athlete. I'm gonna say this real quick. Royce White tries to declare himself. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. Tries to declare himself for the WNBA, stating that he will wear a wig and why can't he? It's the same. Blah 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 blah.
You know what, asshole? Do it.
Okay.
Take the estrogen. Take all the hormones.
He's not gonna do that because all he said is he's gonna put on a wig, and that's what you think that womanhood. That's what you think
literally
being a woman is.
Literally.
Okay. All right. We're going to get back into that conversation a little bit later. As Sabria mentioned, the Patriot Games have begun. Girl, listen, there's so much happening this week.
This shit is so funny. We knew we was going to see clips of this. When I tell you, these are the least athletic motherfuckers I've seen.
So apparently, when it came to the process of applying, first off, record lows. Okay. Very, very low turnout for that. Even when you watch the games in the stands, it's clearly only parents and family members. That's it. Like we mentioned last week, 92% of them, and that's just me throwing a number out there. I don't know the exact percentage.
It's overwhelmingly white.
Overwhelmingly white. And not only is it overwhelmingly white, it's overwhelmingly non-athletes. Mind you, in the application, all you had to do was espouse that you are MAGA down. And they were like, absolutely, pull up. They didn't tell them what they would be doing. The only thing they mentioned was like, I think the 40-meter dash or something like that. And that was the only thing that they were prepared for. They have these kids doing hurdles and they've never done a hurdle in their life. And I saw a video of them practicing over each other. So they were just like on all fours, which is not even as high as what a hurdle is. And all these kids were falling on their fucking faces, tripping over each other.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I saw 2 Black kids and I was like, why the fuck would y'all do this? Who told y'all to do this? But I know it's because their parents are coons. Now, the turnout was so low that they had to get people from other states to represent certain states because no one applied. So no one applied for Puerto Rico, and they have a child from Texas representing Puerto Rico. The same happened, I want to say, for Massachusetts, and they have someone from, I think, Michigan representing California representing Massachusetts or Michigan. It's one of the two. I'm so sorry if I can't remember. But yeah,
y'all are losers.
This is the corniest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. If you think that this is gonna be good on your resume or on your college application, you are so wrong. Also, majority of these kids are homeschooled.
Oh, that makes sense.
So they haven't even played team sports, Tabria.
No, you can still play team sports being homeschooled.
But not it's different.
No, you can. You can like be with a school, whatever school you're zoned for, you can still play.
Oh,
for
I didn't know that. Well, these kids don't
probably
give that.
aren't.
Oh, yeah. These kids don't give that.
Yeah.
But the fact that these kids are homeschooled, it proves to me that you're not the brightest bulb in this chandelier
at all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in other news, lab-grown salmon has officially hit the market, guys. The thing is, I think that it's so wild that people still think that lab-grown meat is not real. It has been. Really? Yes. I've had conversations. They're like, oh, people just saying that. That's not true. No, babe, it is.
On the market.
It's on the market. Lab-grown chicken has been on the market for a very long time. Lab-grown salmon has finally been approved. So, a company called Wild Type Market has received FDA approval to sell lab-grown salmon that is being labeled as cultivated salmon. So if you're ever wondering if you're buying lab-grown salmon, it's called cultivated salmon. I saw the side-by-side, and genuinely, it looks like TV food, but it looks like salmon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they make it almost too perfect, too pink. Like, the lines are, like, too thick. You know what I mean? It looks like a drawing. It's currently being sold at a handful of restaurants in the U.S. and at one, like, really fancy pants restaurant in D.C., As of right now, it's very expensive because there's only one place making it that's been FDA approved. Oh. So they have a very high market price on it. So if you're broke, you're safe. But for people who do like to spend a little coin and you think you're getting the highest quality because it's $30 for a slice of salmon, make sure you read the label.
Yeah. No.
Make sure you read the label.
Pass. No thanks.
There is a city in California called Suisun City, California. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay. Well, as of August 8th, 2026, they have declared a state of emergency following a severe cyber attack that has crippled all of its IT systems. They have not had a functioning 911. All of their government databases are completely shut down. They cannot do anything. Nothing.
Someone hacked their system?
Yes. And people are saying that this is Iran. But we have no proof of this, of course.
They're testing it out.
But this has happened already in I want to say it was Michigan or Minnesota. It was one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
There was another city that was hacked. And so this makes it the third U.S. city to be inexplicably hacked and completely shut down. And if that is the goal for the greater United States, that's scary as fuck. That's scary as fuck. That's scary as fuck. That's scary as fuck. No 911.
Yeah, that's wild.
No 911, no government agency databases, no, like nothing. The police, they can't even log into their systems. Nothing. It's a free-for-all. They literally they told people that you don't have to pay rent, you don't got to go work, because a lot of people can't even go to work. There's no work to be done.
Oh, child, that's so scary.
Yes.
That is terrifying.
Yes. The malware intrusion compromised critical infrastructure, temporarily disabling local 911 routing, public safety dispatch, and online municipal services.
Yeah. Oh, God. If that happened to a major city, wow.
I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, I'm going to need us. You got all this motherfucking money. You talking about this military and shit. I'm going to need y'all to spend some money to make sure that they can't do that. Please.
Okay.
Clock the fuck in. There's a company called Priority Evac, and they have launched a membership service for priority evacuations during hurricane season, specifically between June 1st and November 30th for $1,250 a year. Pets cost extra. Essentially, this means that if you have money, they will get you the fuck out of Dodge and let the poor and the broke people suffer because they can't afford to pay $1,200 a year.
That's crazy. That's so fucked up.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Y'all, we live in the most dystopian of times.
I hate to say it over and over again, but truly that is where we are.
We live in a Black Mirror episode. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? It's, God forbid, Hurricane Katrina level devastation. Mm-hmm. And all these rich niggas are like, well, my plane's coming. Mm-hmm. And they have helicopters landing on the tops of their houses, escorting them away along with their prized possessions. Because it's not just your body, it's your things too. All because you got some money. Oh my. Anybody who participates in this, you are a terrible human being.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You just are. All right. Speaking of terrible human beings, Jonathan Majors is set to star in another Daily Wire film, Run, Hide, Fight, Infidels. It is an action thriller film written and directed by Kyle Rankin, scheduled for release on September 16th, 2026. It is a standalone sequel to the 2020 film Run, Hide, Fight, which I looked up and I never heard of that shit.
Me neither.
Never. I looked at it. I looked at the actors. Nobody's. Nobody's. Never heard of a single fuck person on that. The movie marks the acting comeback of Jonathan Majors following his 2023 domestic assault conviction.
Jonathan, you just hang it up.
Jonathan Majors is officially excommunicated from the Black diaspora.
If y'all's watch this fucking trailer,
y'all, this movie is
wild.
It's Fox News boomer written level propaganda.
Yep. Straight propaganda. Islamophobia all up and through. It's wild.
It was insulting to me watching it. I was deeply offended. And the craziest thing is I'm not just mad at Jonathan Majors. I'm mad at everybody who is on that thing. All those clearly Middle Eastern people acting in this film. Yeah. Where the fuck are y'all from?
Yeah.
That y'all don't respect your heritage enough to act in this goddamn role. Ain't no check good enough. Y'all are gonna learn one day all money ain't good money. This gonna be Jonathan Majors' last check. It might not be his last check, because watch him just become the Daily Wire's best coon. He's gonna be their house nigga.
Child, that's all he's gonna be able to do, because ain't nobody else hiring
Megan.
Yeah, girl, I don't know what the fuck
Megan.
That they going out so sad.
Megan.
She's selling her skincare on TikTok Shop, and you know what? You got a small business and all that, but this is literally the dumbest shit he could have done for his career.
Megan,
you ruined it.
I'm more disappointed in Megan than I am in him, because fuck that nigga. I don't like him anyway. He abuses women. Why the fuck would I fuck with him?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like you anyway. But Megan, what the fuck are you on?
Yeah, I don't know what she's
Why
thinking.
the fuck are you allowing this man to sully your legacy?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, baby girl? And she started them a couple's TikTok page.
I know.
Yuck.
It's weird. Yeah.
Yuck.
Oh, child. It's really crazy. I forgot to mention in the good news, Abdul El-Sayed, he won the Democratic primary in the Michigan Senate race. And the ads that came right after his win that were just queued up.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gunning hard. They are gunning hard to try and take him and Mamdani down because they think Muslims taking over America.
And I hope Nithya win. Give us a trifecta, bitch.
Honestly.
Oh my God. It's
really crazy. It's really crazy that they're just shoving this down our throats.
Y'all,
don't fall for it, y'all.
Listen,
don't
watch the trailer at your own will.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the official trailer on TikTok, like dropped by the Daily Wire. I do not follow that page. I blocked them right after I saw it. The comments, wow, Websy. The hate. All these people like, who's this Jonathan Majors boy? Great job. And the fact that they hired him to play this role because they needed it to be a non-white person.
Oh, yeah.
So it didn't come across as propaganda.
Right.
But at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about him at all.
No, you're a pawn. They're using you.
I'm literally disgusted.
Dumbass.
More disgusting things. Riley Blackwell, Daphne Ordway, Brooklyn Lawrence.
Oh, God.
These are three white women.
Girls.
Girls. Whatever. Who invited Audrey Mazurek, who is a black girl, over to their house. She thought it was a sleepover.
Mm-hmm.
They got her drunk as shit. She is epileptic. She does not deal with alcohol well. She is incoherent, laying on a bed, literally coming in and out of consciousness. Not even an exaggeration. In and out of consciousness. They set up a camera and they then proceed to talk about how they want to kill her, and they are beating her on camera. I'm talking fully punching her in the head, punching her in the body. One girl jumped and dropped her whole body weight on her like 3 times. They're talking about where they're going to dump her body if she dies. She wakes up out of this after they hit her hard as fuck and starts screaming, and they cover her mouth till she passes out again. She woke up the next day and had no recollection of this happening because of how fucked up she was and because of how it affected her, because she is an epileptic. She had no idea this happened until one of the girls posted the video online. Of course, the video eventually makes it out of their fucking, private, whatever they posted it on, and made its way through social media. Public outrage ensued, and thankfully charges are being placed on them. Praise God. And I hate to be this person, but I'm gonna be her. Don't go if you're gonna be the only black person.
Yeah.
Don't go if you're gonna be the only black person. As white allies, you should respect the fact that you should know with the way that the world is now. Don't you fucking invite your one black friend knowing they're going to be the only black person there. Please. Please.
Oh, God, that story enraged me so much.
The video was wild.
Yeah, it was wild.
I can't believe that. Oh, God. I don't want to go on a rant. And I don't want to speak in absolutes because I understand that there are good white people, but overwhelmingly, y'all PR sucks. And y'all have a numerous amount of people in your community that are terrible human beings. When I was in high school, I never thought, let's pick a random girl we don't like, get her fucked up and beat her ass at my mama's house. Where do y'all come up with this shit? Why did you think that this was a good, how evil are you at this young age?
Yeah.
To even conceptualize this idea, even if it happened in the moment. All three of y'all participated. You can't even say peer pressure because they were all laughing and having a good fucking time.
And I don't care. At that age, you know right from wrong.
You do.
You know what you were trying to do. And I hope that y'all are... Do you know where this happened?
I'll tell you right now.
I hope that they are tried to the fullest fucking extent. And I hate that this happened to this girl, but I'm so glad y'all's dumbasses posted it because we literally would have no clue. She wouldn't have remembered.
What is happening in Michigan? Everything is in Michigan. This is happening in St. John's, Michigan. Well, there's that.
Yeah, y'all deserve nothing good in life. As much as white people get on my fucking nerves, I don't wake up just going to attack them randomly.
Okay?
Like,
what the fuck are we talking about? In other news about other terrible fucking human beings, Perez Hilton had a mental breakdown while at home with his children. He logged on to TikTok
Was he alone?
He was with his children. His children are at the house.
It was just him and the kids?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
His children had to be taken away. Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently, like, they ran out the house. Like, neighbors were notified. No one that we know of, because the 911 call that actually went through to dispatch and like got the cops to show up was from a neighbor. And so I don't know if anybody on TikTok Live called the cops, but doesn't seem that way, which is bananas to me, because why would you not call the cops? But again,
they didn't know where he lived, because he gave out his phone number, but he never gave out his address.
That's true. But a neighbor did call the cops because the children ran out the house. So he logged on to TikTok Live for 30 minutes. He was naked with a kitchen knife and proceeded to cut himself repeatedly all over his body, saying that he was doing it for his children. He was on TikTok Live with 3 other accounts doing like one of those like panels. So it was 4 of them. And all of the other 3 people were literally like, no, stop, don't do that. Perez, what are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody call the cops. Somebody end the live, y'all. It's 30 minutes of them being like, oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God, what's happening? We have gotten so desensitized. I understand that is terrible. If I were one of those 4 people, I would end the live. If you can, end the fucking live. Nobody needs to see that. Call the cops, end the live.
Also, how did TikTok not end it? They be ending lives for the most...
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
I literally can say lesbian one time and my shit will be flagged immediately. He is naked, visibly cut, like deep cuts, wounding himself. And they left it up for 30 minutes. Constant stream. I think he even said, I'm surprised it's still up. Y'all, the reason why I call Perez Hilton a terrible human being is because he is.
Yeah,
a lot of y'all are unaware, and I myself was unaware of a lot of the things that he did in the past. He advocated for women and people in general killing themselves, getting eating disorders. He posted a picture of like up Miley Cyrus's skirt when she was underage. When Heath Ledger died, he made shirts that said it should have been Britney. He literally stalked and verbally assaulted and literally went after Britney Spears with a crazy amount of vitriol. He became famous because he would befriend people, find out their deepest, darkest secrets, and then put it online. He's a terrible human being.
Yeah, not a good person whatsoever.
Not a good person. And when people are like, respect his privacy, fuck no. Whose privacy did he respect?
Yeah.
Now, I don't wish no harm on this man. I do hope that he recovers. Nobody deserves to suffer. But at the end of the day, I have no remorse for him.
Yeah, I feel no feel no ways.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, guys, I don't know how, but we're going to talk about influencers just for a little bit again.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
I want to start off with Jools Lebron, just because I feel like that conversation does kind of tip into the meat of what we're going to talk about, but not fully.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you guys who are unaware, Jools Lebron is a content creator. She's the one who created the demure trend that got really, really big, and it really boosted her career. She got a lot of money, a lot of brand deals, accolades, all the things, right? And in the past year, it's been downhill.
Mm-hmm.
A few months ago, she made a very vulnerable video talking about how she's broke now, all the money is gone, due to majority her battle with addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a very severe addiction, but she just talks about drugs. I don't think that she has said, because you can't really say drugs on,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Because of her severe addiction to drugs, her teeth are now fully rotting, and it is causing her pain every day. She decided to go on TikTok and made a video telling us this, saying that she was really embarrassed, that she now cannot afford to get her teeth fixed. She had a deal with a dentist who said that they were going to fix her teeth for her completely in exchange for content, and that deal fell through. And every single day she struggles with an immense amount of pain in order to, just whenever she drinks water, whenever she tries to eat food, whatever the case may be. And she posted a GoFundMe and asked her followers to donate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the GoFundMe was for $45,000. In the video where she was asking for contributions, she also said that unfortunately she can't, she could just get a job, but that's not going to help the situation. She can't just get a regular job. I have more context that I want to throw in here, because I do think that there is some background that is important. I don't think that it fully reflects on my thoughts about the situation, but it is important to know. Before the demure situation, Jools was known for asking for money and posting GoFundMes.
Mm-hmm.
So Jools had posted multiple GoFundMes, or just asked for money on live for things like paying bills, paying rent, getting food, just a bunch of different things. When Jools got majority of her money from the demure thing, she got a huge lump sum of money. She made bank in 1 year.
Yeah.
To the point where she bought the building that she lived in.
Mm-hmm.
So she bought that building, and she is now housing basically her entire family. She gave apartment to her mom, apartment to family members, all that. Her whole family lives in this apartment building. I think that was beautiful. I think that was smart.
Yeah, I think that's admirable.
Mm-hmm. But she also bought $100,000 worth of she collector's dolls, games.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, a bunch of bullshit. And then also fully admitted, she took accountability that a lot of that money was spent on drugs and men, right? My personal opinion on the situation, and I want to get yours as well, is I don't think that she was wrong for talking about her situation. I think that she was wrong for asking her followers to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when you have so many, she has 2 million or
2.5.
2.5
almost
million.
2.5.
Yeah, almost 2.5 million followers. You should have posted asking for other dentists
Thank you
to work with you.
Thank you.
It is so much easier to just say, I have this situation, this deal fell through. If you are a dentist, if you know a dentist, if you know anyone who is willing to do this work pro bono for me, I will do whatever content you require in order to get this done. Then she's been on live since that video went viral and has said a few things that have rubbed me the wrong way, such as, one, reveling in the fact that she is now a trending topic again. 2, stating that she can't get a regular job. It's so hard to get a regular job. Baby, I got a regular job.
Because she's a celebrity influencer. That's what she said.
And that don't mean shit to me.
It don't.
There are so many
people. The average Joe don't know who you are.
Dr. Pimple Popper still works every day.
Girl, what's her name? Jen Hamilton. She got about like 2 million followers. She a nurse still.
Okay. That is not an excuse. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's the energy underneath it that I don't like.
Let me throw some caveats out there.
Please.
I know that dental work is very expensive.
It is.
And it's unfair how dental insurance works in this country. Even if you have dental insurance, it would not cover something like this.
Ooh, dental insurance, my ass. That shit is bullshit.
Yeah, it is. I'm still operating under the belief that it really was $45K.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She said in a live that her dental, like to fix her teeth, it would be about $10,000, and that's where people is getting that from. Because why would you say $10,000, but then you're GoFundMe?
I truly think that was the total, and I'll tell you why. Because I caught that live. I just happened to catch her live as soon as she posted it.
Okay.
My thing is, it's the energy, like Mindy said, because people were offering her alternatives because they went through the same thing. One person was saying, I had to go through this. I did it in Mexico. You know, medical tourism, it's huge. Like, try that. And she was like, I don't want to do that. Whatever. Somebody else said that they went through the same thing and that they did dentures first because dentures are more affordable and it cost them under 10 grand.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Still not going to do it.
Still not going to do it. Okay. Also, the fact that this literally was resolved in under an hour.
Yeah.
She made that post. I don't know if it's true that Karen Civil is paying for it.
I didn't want to say that because I don't have any proof of that.
Yeah.
But I did see her commenting under multiple videos defending Jools. So I could see it being possible.
Yeah. So either Karen Civil's doing it, she got a collab or whatever.
Something.
I think it's so distasteful because you know the optics.
Yes.
You have 2.4 million followers. Like Mindy said, and I've been following Jools for like 4 years.
Yeah, same.
And she's not outwardly flamboyant when it comes to finances, but she will mention what she has.
Yeah.
And so people clock that shit. Literally, she had an interview with Tamron Hall in April where she was talking about she gets paid $40 to $80K for one post.
Yes.
That literally was just in April.
Yes.
You have to see how that comes across to people.
And all of these dolls and memorabilia that she bought are expensive.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Sell them.
Yeah. And she said she did. She said she did for the...
She said she sold a couple and got $1,600.
Yeah.
And like did some like, you know, not preventative work, but like just like Band-Aid work for her teeth.
Yeah.
Understood. You still have more.
Right.
Now...
Wait, let me...
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
The other thing is all her teeth in her mouth are rotting. That's what she said, right? That's not an overnight problem.
No.
That is something that has been building up for several months.
That part.
And for
years.
I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Years.
Months. At least, yes.
Your teeth are bones.
Yes. And for you to, at the very last minute, because you've been procrastinating clearly.
Yes.
This could have been managed when you had the funds to afford it.
April. I know, and the thing is,
rubbed me the wrong way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I never want to talk down on anybody's situation. I do want her to get the help that she needs to fix her teeth. But there are so many better ways to deal with it. And then getting online and being constantly on live, kikiing and laughing about the situation when people are genuinely offended by it. Yeah. Because why are you asking people with regular jobs to donate to you when they barely can make ends meet? Like, let's be fucking for real. And it is because of your irresponsibility. Like, drug addiction aside, you still spent so much money on other things. I could understand if you were a regular person dealing with drug addiction, living, you know, paycheck to paycheck, and you just be all your extra money, your addiction swallows it. Like, I'm so sorry. And I still want to root for people. I don't think that Jools should be fully canceled and like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But please, you need better people around you, sis. My God.
Yeah, this was a learning lesson. And look, I get it. When I first started making money, I tricked off on dumb shit too. I get it.
Yeah.
When you, especially coming from where she comes from,
yes,
not having financial literacy, I totally get it.
Yeah, same. But
it comes to a point that's been happening for at least 3 years now.
Yes.
It comes to a point where you have to take responsibility and accountability for your actions.
Yeah. And like Tabria said, all of your teeth do not rot overnight.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Even with like dental insurance and all that being a scam, the minute you felt one ouchie from one tooth, we could have went to the dentist. Mm-hmm. And I understand addiction works in a very, very intense way. Mm-hmm. But there are other things you can do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know.
I
it's
feel
such
bad.
a touchy thing.
I know, because I empathize and I know... Do I think it's impossible for her to get a job? No. I remember I used to watch her. She said she had like 2 jobs.
Yeah, and that's before Demira.
Yeah.
And so since that,
so you've had jobs before.
But that's her thing. She's like, yeah, but after with Demira, she can't get a job. Like she can't be a regular job and be at a regular place. She's like, I saw her on live and she was talking about how what's it gonna look like if she's working at a fucking like fast food joint and people walk in there. It's gonna be just like a show. Like people are gonna show up just to see her and take pictures. How she can have a regular job. People are not gonna want to hire her because it's gonna be a spectacle. I don't believe that. I'm so sorry. There are many people in this world. Baby girl, you definitely had a big moment. Mm-hmm. Karen don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Federico, he don't know who you are.
There are so many TikTokers I see with millions upon millions of followers. I don't know who the fuck you are. Who they are.
You can get an office job where you don't have to interface with people on a day-to-day basis. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go the fast food route. You don't have to go the public-facing route. You can still get a job.
Look, I know the job market is tough right now, especially for a trans woman. I get it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Mindy and I are both in agreement. This could have been phrased so differently. This asking your followers for money, that is an absolute last resort.
And God forbid, I hope I never end up in a situation where I need to do this. But if I did, I would still not ask my followers. I would be like, guys, I need you to tag your favorite influencer.
Yes.
Tag your favorite celebrity. Please, can y'all help me out? I'm asking motherfuckers with actual coin. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to ask all of my fans who are regular people who are probably making the same, if not less, than what I make. Why would you do that? You don't give a fuck about people. Mm-hmm. People are suffering. Oh my God.
Yeah, and I mean, this is like a cautionary tale as old as
it is.
Not as old as time, because influencing has not been
around
that long.
No, it is as old as time.
But
because this happens in every iteration of fame and money.
Yeah.
It is. Rock stars, R&B artists, athletes. Mm-hmm. This happens all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm. The money is fickle.
Yes.
It is.
Just because the money is arriving in abundance today does not mean it will arrive in abundance tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You got to be smart about what you do and how you move.
Yes.
And this is why I said she needs better people around her. Mm-hmm. You need a mentor or someone. I've seen Dominique make so many videos in defense of Jools, and I genuinely hope that Dominique takes her under her wing and teaches her how to move on this internet.
Yeah. Dominique said she wished she would have called her before.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, you need people. Mm-hmm. I know if I ever have a questionable video, I can send it to Tabria. Mm-hmm. I can send it to Jade. I can send it to a lot of my friends. And we've all done it before.
Yeah.
Because I need a second opinion before I push send. The internet does not forget.
Mm-hmm. I know she's not listening to this, but Jools, just get an HYSA and save as much money as possible.
Please.
That goes for everybody.
Yes.
Save as much money as you can. So there was a clip that resurfaced on TikTok, and it is of Drew Afawalo. I believe that's how you pronounce her last name.
I think so too.
She's a big content creator. She's known for being all about women's rights, huge feminist. I don't know if she calls herself a feminist or a womanist. Some people,
I think she does.
Okay. Well, she has a podcast, and she had a non-binary person on there, and her name is ER Firestarter.
Yes.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. I don't know who that person is, but
yeah. I mean, I think they're friends with Drew, but I think they also have their own platform. I'm just not familiar with them.
Yeah. Oh, Fight Master. I said fire starter.
So sorry. ER Fight Master. We're just going to call them ER from henceforth.
Yes. I am going to play the clip that is going around because I want y'all to hear it fully.
Truest thought on this is that I think that trans women have a more beautiful understanding what womanhood is.
I agree.
I think that unfortunately the programming for cis women it's kind of sad sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
I'm like, actually, no, your womanhood is not your role.
Mm-hmm.
Your womanhood is not your status in society, and your womanhood is not your ability to be sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
And this trans debate that's like centering all on, well, like if a quote unquote man in a dress is in a bathroom, he will rape me. I'm like, okay, well then it sounds like the problem that we have is that men are going to rape and women are fearing rape their whole lives.
Right.
And when you talk to trans women about their womanhood, they talk about it, like almost gets me choked up. They talk about it in such this like beautiful, expansive way.
Yeah.
Of like, it's this feeling I always had.
Yeah.
You know, it's this truth I've always known. It's the most beautiful parts of me. It's my softest self. And I don't feel that from cis women right now because I think the propaganda is so strong.
I agree. Yeah.
And I love women. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with women. I'm obsessed with
Me too.
all women. I really am obsessed
Me
with all
too.
women.
Yeah.
And I want cis women to stop letting men be a barrier to their...
Girl, listen, me and Jade have been talking about this for at least 48 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we've been seeing all the backlash videos.
Yes.
And it has been intense. And I fully believe this is a psyop.
I was going to say, I want to start this off by saying, I feel like the CIA is working overtime.
Overtime. Because,
and everything is political. So fuck that. Everything is political. We only see this kind of infighting on the left.
Yeah.
We never see Republicans arguing about no kind of shit like this.
Yeah.
It's only on the left. And that's literally what it seems like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just, I feel like you got to put so many qualifiers out there nowadays.
Yes.
Let me just say, I believe that trans women are women. I know Mindy does too.
Yes.
We are all women.
Yes.
My experience doesn't diminish yours and vice versa.
Yes.
We are all oppressed under this system.
Yes.
There is bigger fish to fry right now. But for entertainment purposes, we are going to talk about this clip.
We are. Now, as Sabria just said, I believe that trans women are women. I believe that trans women experience a version of womanhood that I have not experienced.
Yes.
I think that both can be equal but different.
Yes.
And I don't understand why we can't just accept that.
Yep.
That is literally
That's it.
I was, like I said, we've been talking about this for like 48 hours. We've been going around in circles and circles and circles about it. And literally I landed at, because listening to Black women specifically be so mad about this.
Mm-hmm.
I need Black women to understand what this is from a different perspective. Because, and I get it, as a woman, it feels like there's yet another thing being taken away from us, right? It feels like people are controlling who you are and how you identify and what box you fit in. You don't like people calling you a cis woman. You don't like the fact that someone can have the label woman and they don't have a uterus or have a period, and the fact that people are making it seem as if you have to take away having a uterus and having a period in order to qualify yourself as a woman. That is not what people are saying. I think, for one, ER, you have to stop making blanket statements. You have to stop. I'm so sorry. That is triggering in itself because you're speaking on people or a group that you're not even fully a part of.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm not taking away ER's womanhood, but I'm saying you are non-binary. The way that you interact with your womanhood is very different from the people that you are critiquing. And so you cannot speak on them in blanket statements. The same way I cannot speak on trans women in blanket statements, aside from the fact that I believe trans women are women. Period. The way I need y'all to start thinking about trans women is the same way y'all think about biracial Black women.
Yes.
Okay.
Good comparison.
And I'm not trying to say that it is exactly the same. Do not get mad at me in the comments. I'm not equating the two. But in the same way that you can understand that a biracial Black woman is still a Black woman, even though she a different kind of Black than you. You don't know what it's like as a monoracial Black woman. I have no idea what it's like to be biracial. No idea. But to raise a Black woman, I'm a Black woman. We are both Black women. I don't know what the fuck it feels like to be her. She don't know what it feels like to be me. And she has never said or stated that her experience is just like mine or vice versa. And if we as Black women can understand that and can still see a sisterhood and have a solidarity with someone who you see different but same, why the fuck can't y'all do that with trans women?
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up because obviously a lot of people disagreed with Drew and ER on this. And I really hate that Drew is just calling everybody a TERF now. Whatever.
It's extreme. Stop speaking in extremes, y'all.
I know. This is a very nuanced conversation. So it's not black and white whatsoever.
Yeah.
But Black women had a very... they responded with a lot of vitriol to this. And I was really trying to understand where is this coming from? And I think, like we said, there's lots of nuance. A Black woman's experience is so different than any other woman's, as is every woman, okay? But I'm centering Black women right now.
Yes.
And what's the quote Malcolm X said? The lowest person in America is the Black woman. And it's so true.
Yes.
And when Black women feel that their femininity and their womanhood is threatened because they're told all the time that they are too loud and too angry and too independent and that they're not soft and they're hard, it's triggering.
Black women experience transphobia all the time.
Yes.
All the
Cis
time.
women experience transphobia all the time. If you do not subscribe to the patriarchal idea of femininity, you experience transphobia. I just saw it. There was a
pregnant
girl.
lady?
Yes.
I just saw that video today too. Yeah.
Yes. There's this pregnant woman on TikTok and she's a cis woman and she has a deeper voice. And you can imagine what the comments are saying and how rude and mean people are being.
Mind you, she's just showing us her outfit.
Literally.
She's going to an event. She literally said, I found this really cute outfit. It hides my bump. She is clearly a cis woman.
Yeah.
She's pregnant.
Yeah.
She has the one thing that y'all think claims is the claim to fame to womanhood.
Right.
And in the comments, everybody is literally coming at her so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Talking about, you sure that's something funny here. Who invited this man or whatever. Like they're just insinuating that she is a man because her voice is deep. I need y'all to understand that y'all are fighting on behalf of misogyny and white supremacy. Because these are white ideals.
Yeah.
The fact that for you to be considered a woman, you need to be petite. You need to have a baby voice. You need to have a feminine face. You need to have feminine features. All these things. That's why Black women experience the most transphobia, because we are the antithesis of the white female ideal.
Yeah.
Okay? I need us to stop being so triggered by the wrong things.
You can disagree with this statement that was made and not be transphobic.
Yes.
Because that's what's happening with a lot of y'all, and y'all are misgendering people.
Yes.
That is not okay. That is harmful.
As fuck.
We can
and
have
disrespectful.
We can have respectful discourse about this, but the way that I've seen a lot of women go about it, it's not okay.
Yeah.
It's not. Mindy and I are going to show you how to have respectful discourse. Now, I think ER's mistake is this was an intent versus impact situation. I'm sorry. They said, is that their pronouns?
Yes.
Okay.
Non-binary. Yeah.
Okay. They said that a trans woman's understanding of
or experience of
womanhood
is deeper,
is
or like
more beautiful.
More beautiful. There we go.
The qualifier being more.
Mm-hmm.
It really annoys me that people are being disingenuous when they say, she didn't say it was better. She said it was more beautiful. More means greater than.
Yes.
Less than.
Yes.
So I don't see how y'all aren't seeing how we receive that. That's exactly how I received it. I received it as she was saying, this is a better experience than what cis women experience.
Or
so
I wouldn't even say better. I would say that because the definition of better, it really depends on which perspective you're looking at it through. Because trans women do not have a better day-to-day experience.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? But I think that she
and
needs
that's why her even
in relation, or they
yes,
need in relation to.
It's not better. Like we said, everybody's experience is different. Everybody's definition of womanhood is different.
Okay. Let's get through yes.
Yes. Because, and for ER to go on and say that cis women's womanhood is rooted in their
sexual assault, their reproductive organs, their like
that one really threw me.
Okay.
When they brought up the sexual assaults.
I'm not gonna lie, the way that I perceived it is, like you said, intent versus impact, for sure. ER did what a lot of white women do, where they speak on the interactions that they have experienced solely. So the conversations that you have had with your family members, the conversations that you have had while arguing with people, without doing the broader research to understand that most women do not equate their because these are like Republican talking points.
Yeah.
Where you ER sounded like they were arguing with a MAGA down, like super duper Christian, no men in my bathroom.
Yeah.
And that is not the majority of women in the United States. That is not the majority of women in the world. I need you to speak about things through a realistic lens and not through this like hyper niche purview of the interactions you've had with people who are transphobic. I'm so sorry. I have never equated my womanhood with my ability to be sexually assaulted.
Absolutely not.
Never in this
Absolutely
lifetime.
not.
Because actually, men get sexually assaulted just as much.
And trans women are sexually assaulted, I think 3 to 4 times as much as cis women.
Okay.
That's why that was
so
such
what are
a
we talking
weird
about?
talking point.
Children are sexually assaulted. Men are sexually assaulted. Everybody's sexually assaulted. And guess by who? Men. Majority. This is some shitty ass bitches out here too.
Yeah. I don't know where they got off saying that, because I just did not agree with that.
But that's
whatsoever.
what I'm saying. You're centering your own experience and your own like ideas and making these blanket statements that you cannot make. And I think that Drew's biggest fault in this is just by agreeing without thinking. And I think that even in her response, you could see where she kind of like I don't know, and this is me assuming. I was not in her mind. I could sense that she kind of was like, okay, but you do feel a sense of, I don't want to offend you either. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you feel this way? Cool. Drew should have just shut up. Say what you had to say, and then pull it to Bria and say, wow. You know what I mean? And just be like, I can tell that you really feel passionately about this. But we can't speak on all women, even though I know that there are a select few women who do feel the way that you just described. Yeah. Cool. Mind you, this conversation happened a year ago.
Yeah. I don't know. That's why I say the CIA just plopped this on the timeline.
That's what
somewhere.
I'm saying. No, literally. Yeah. Because it came back to life because someone who is transphobic found the video, made this like angry response to it. And that's why in her video, she was like, oh, it was unearthed by a MAGA, turf, all this stuff. And like, valid, the person who unearthed it for sure. Yeah. But then it caught on like wildfire. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, I'm so disappointed in so many people that I follow because their responses were super transphobic. Yeah. And you can speak out the same way we just did and critique the one person who said it without villainizing the people that they were speaking on. ER is not even a trans person.
Yeah.
Why are y'all mad at trans women? Hello?
Agreed. And even when ER said that, I think they were talking about their own experience, but I couldn't really tell. Or if they were speaking about trans women they know and how they've described womanhood to them. But
That's what it was.
Okay. But they were like, womanhood, it's finding their softest self.
Which is not true.
And I'm just like, how are we having this conversation when you are playing right into misogynistic talking points about what womanhood is?
You go left so long, you end up on the right.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you should understand this more than anyone. I'm talking directly to ER. As a non-conforming, you identify as a lesbian. You say you love women. You have to be existing in communities where people exhibit and express their womanhood in a multitude of ways. There are butch women, mask women, studs. There are women who are femme presenting, but still use he, him pronouns. There are so many different iterations and variations of womanhood. And I'm talking from cisgendered women.
Yeah.
You cannot take that away from them. I will use my own girlfriend as an example. She is a lot more masculine than she is feminine. Does that mean that her womanhood is not a part of her?
Yeah.
Her softness is not always present.
Right.
She's not always connected to that softness. She is still a woman. She is still connected to her womanhood. How do you explain that? You can't sit here and tell people that is the pinnacle of womanhood. It's just always been a feeling inside of me. Same. Same. I love being a woman. I wouldn't trade that shit for the world.
Yeah.
I love being a woman and I love being Black. Make me that every single time I'm here. It feels so disheartening to experience both sides of this, to see Black women speak so disrespectfully about the trans community, and then to see someone who is supposed to be an ally use these like divisive statements. There's a better way to navigate this conversation. And I also don't like the fact that I have yet to see, and I don't know if they have or if they haven't, I need to see ER apologize or say something or express break it down and tell us what you meant.
Yeah.
Tell us what you meant. If you're not going to apologize, I'm not saying that they need to. I'm saying we need to hear something, because Drew out here fighting for her life. And Drew ain't even the one that said it.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah.
Contribute to the conversation. Clarify.
I also want to clarify that I know Drew specifically, and this is like the overarching critique, quote unquote, from people who disagree with this statement about womanhood and the pinnacle of that being able to birth children, having a uterus and things like that. Yeah. That can still be a part of your womanhood, and you can be proud of that without reducing someone else's experience.
Yes.
I take great pride in the fact that I'm a mom and that I birthed a baby. I take pride in that.
Absolutely.
That is not the totality of who I am as a person, as a woman. There are so many other things about me that I love, but that is a part of me. And it's not feeding into the patriarchy, saying that that's something that I'm proud of as a woman. Our experiences are different, just like how someone who is child-free, that's their experience as a woman, and they can be proud of that. Someone who is trans, so on and so forth.
Yes.
And this, I don't know where I land on this. I have no problem with being called a cis woman. I don't care about the label. I know a lot of women do. And the way that you're going about it is rooted in transphobia.
Yes.
But it is fine to not want to be labeled a cis woman, just the way it is fine for a trans woman not to want to be labeled a trans woman.
Literally.
We're all women.
Y'all, I need y'all to understand that we all have free will. Mm-hmm. And more so than that, we all will exhibit our version of womanhood differently. Mm-hmm. Person to person, woman to woman, we are all different. Womanhood exists on a spectrum just like every fucking thing else in this goddamn world. Mm-hmm. I don't understand why, as a people, we are so obsessed with boxes.
Yeah.
And if things do not fit perfectly within a box, now there's a problem. Mm-hmm. And I understand, like Tabria said, I understand that it is jarring to now have a new label where 10 years ago, no one knew what a cis het woman was.
Right.
No one had an idea what that was. But the only reason why that came about is because people were labeling trans women as trans women, and when they labeled themselves as just a woman, now we needed to figure out, well, then what is a woman that was born a woman if you're a woman? And now we have all these labels. Guys, people are literally dying every day.
Yeah.
This is the least of our fucking problems. If you don't even know a trans person personally, why are you up in arms on the internet? Mm-hmm. Why? Trans people are not taking over the country. They're not invading your restrooms and attacking your children. They're not doing anything aside from just wanting to live a happy, fulfilling life. Mm-hmm. That is literally it. And if you feel that it is within your rights to impose on that, you are just as bad as the colonizers, as the patriarchy, as all the people that you claim to be against. Mm-hmm. Let's be fucking for real. My God. It's so infuriating because at the end of the day, it is as simple as your womanhood is different from my womanhood. Done. Mm-hmm. Done. Y'all can't even give me a finite definition of what womanhood is. You can't, because it doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. There are women who are born with titties, ass, hips, the face of a woman, no uterus.
Yeah.
What are they? There are intersex people. There are people who are completely detached from their bodies. What would you consider them? Mm-hmm. Like what? It's the ignorance. It's the ignorance.
At the end of the day, whether you agree or not, you treat people with respect. That is the bare minimum.
That's it.
Whatever marginalized community or whoever it is, you treat people with respect. If we could just do that, we would be so much better off.
I hate what the internet has turned into because everything has to be a fucking think piece. Mm-hmm. Everything has to be a goddamn debate. The Black community is under a plague of thought daughters by men, dinners with Jay-Z. There's just so many things. Yeah. Religion. There's so many things that we are falling victim to. Running around in circles, chasing our own fucking tails. And our people are actively being lynched. Mm-hmm. Our people are actively being oppressed. There are so many bigger issues to deal with. Y'all, clock in. Speaking of bi men.
Oh, God. We don't keep it short.
We're going to keep it short because this conversation happened like a week ago, but it's still on my goddamn timeline. I think it's been like 2 weeks at this point, but it's still on my timeline. I don't know how this began. I have no idea. But for some reason, the internet has been in a tizzy over bisexual men and why straight women won't date them. And this conversation has really impacted the Black community, even though I know that it was happening in all communities. Mm-hmm. But the Black community has really, really been up in arms about this. And it's gone in so many different directions. There's been the direction of people saying, this is why there are so many DL Black men in the Black community, because Black women are so biphobic and so homophobic that they force these men into the closet. There's been the direction of straight women saying that the internet is trying to force them to date bisexual men and that they shouldn't have to be forced to date bisexual men. It gets very homophobic. It got very like, oh, y'all are spreading disease. Y'all are disgusting. Y'all are this, y'all are that, all this shit. It also even got to the point where Did you see that video of that girl sitting outside on her porch, and she was talking about how bisexual and biracial are the same, and she was like saying that bisexual men are not gay is false, because in the same way, if you biracial, right, that means you got one black parent, one white parent, then you are just as black as you are white. So if you bisexual, then you are just as gay as you are straight, thereby making you bisexual. And you cannot say that you are not gay because half of you is gay. The literacy crisis in this nation has us at our knees. At our knees. We're about to be face down in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Look, I don't think this is something we need to worry about. At the end of the day, you date who you want to date. Fuck. And yes, in the situation where a straight woman is out with a bi man and he crosses all the boxes and everything's hunky-dory, and then you find out that he's bi and that is the one reason that you don't date him, yeah, that's biphobic.
It is, but honestly, thank you. Because that man does not need to be with someone who is biphobic.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Why would I want to be with someone who hates me?
Mm-hmm.
No. I think that people make it seem as if finding out about new types of people means that we're forcing it down your throat. Now you have to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
If you want to be a bigot, you be a bigot in peace. You shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear I don't want to hear your perspective. You go and kiki with your super straight, super machismo man and make all the babies you want to make. Do your thing. He's probably gay too. But go ahead and do your thing.
Mm-hmm. Mindy and I did an episode on this when we had the podcast before. We titled it Pretty Fly for a Bi Guy. Mm-hmm. And I think we came to the conclusion that we would try dating a bi guy.
The thing is, I was down for it. At that point, I'd already dated a bi guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably had. I don't know. But I said I'd be down. At this point in my life, like if I were single.
Of course.
Obviously.
We understand.
The one reason I have pause is I don't know if we would be sexually compatible.
Why?
I don't want to do butt stuff. If you're into
but the
butt
thing
stuff,
is,
I don't want to do
bisexual men, it's not a prerequisite. There are a lot of...
I know, but I'm just saying, if you are...
I know, but there are a lot of bisexual men who are tops. They strictly do the penetrating. It's the same...
But I don't want them to penetrate my butt either.
They probably won't want to. The only reason why they're penetrating the butt of a man is because they don't have another hole to put it in.
Well, if that's the case, then I would be down.
Girl.
But that's a valid reason.
No, I understand. The thing is, this is why you have to have conversations with people.
Yeah.
Because there are plenty of straight men that enjoy being pegged as well.
Yeah, and I don't want them either.
And there are plenty of straight men who also require anal. I dated a man who required anal.
Yeah, I don't want them either.
So it's not. So the thing is, what I'm trying to get you to understand, it's not about a sexual orientation. It's about compatibility, period. There are people that you will be compatible with across the spectrum, because there are people who desire different things across the spectrum. In the same way that there are women who are bisexual who will never eat a coochie in their life.
Yeah.
You know? The same way that there are bisexual men who still play the exact same role, whether they're with a man or with a woman. It's the exact same thing. They're tops in both iterations. The same way that there are bi men who are bottoms in both iterations. It's like, have you ever seen like the really femme boys who are with masculine women?
No.
Oh, well, there's plenty of relationships like that. There's one internet couple that's like really popular. It's a black super femme guy, and he's with a white butch girl, and they're like in love together. They're compatible sexually. I just want people to stop giving so much value to labels. You know what I mean? Get to know a person. Mm-hmm. People are all different. If you have these like super blanketed, I would never, good for you. Stay over there with the people that you would. And stop speaking on others. And that's it. That's it.
I just want date who you want to date.
I don't understand why we're so wrapped up in shit that, mind you, doesn't even affect half the people that are having this conversation. So I'm saying, like, people that are talking on trans people, do you know a trans person?
Right.
Do you? People that are talking about, I'd never date a bi man. Have you met one? Why are you talking about it like it's an attack?
Mm-hmm.
It's not an attack. I wouldn't date a bi man, but that's because I'm done with men, period. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I'm off men. But when I was dating men, I definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
Great time.
Love that.
Yeah. Well, that's this week's episode of shit that pissed us off on the internet.
All the phobias.
All the phobias.
Oh, Lord. Maybe that's what I'll title the episode.
All the phobias.
All the phobias. I have a question. What were you going to say?
No, hold on. I had one. You asked me yours if you have one, because I had one.
I always want to try to think of questions that go with the topic, but I don't have it. It's just random.
Okay, I have a question.
What?
This is going to be very easy for you. I feel like you've thought about this before. If you could only eat one meat for the rest of your life, you can't have nothing else but this one meat. Can't be chicken. What would it be?
Can't be chicken?
Can't be chicken. Actually, it can't be any of the traditional meats. You can't say beef. You can't say beef. You can't say chicken. And you can't say fish.
No seafood.
No, just fish. Like the normal fish. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't say salmon or tilapia.
That's so hard. No chicken or beef?
I got my answer.
God. It's so bland. Turkey? No.
I need you to widen your palate, okay? You from the South. Y'all be eating possum.
I know, but does oxtail count as beef? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want pork. And I don't want anything like too what do you call it?
Gamey.
Yeah. Like
my answer?
What?
Goat.
My
yeah,
God.
You know me.
Yeah.
Goat. Yes. Oh, it's so good. I want some right now.
I don't want to eat goat every day.
It's delicious.
I might have to, oh God, I'm just going to be famished if I do this, but soft shell crab.
Every day?
Yeah, that's my favorite, one of my favorite foods.
You know, you can make it a multitude of different ways.
You can.
You could chop it up, make a soft shell crab quesadilla.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Make
po' boy sandwich.
Okay.
Fried,
stewed.
Yeah.
On a skewer.
Yeah.
You could probably grind it up, make a little soft shell hot dog, soft shell sausage. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad answer.
I think it might have to be.
Why would you be famished?
Because you have to eat a lot of it.
But if you make it in fun ways, you can.
I know.
You don't got to eat it like every single time.
I know. That's how I like to eat it, though. But it's just not, they're small. So you got to get a good amount of it.
I'm not going to lie. That would freak me out. I'm not eating legs every day. That is creepy crawly.
You're
no.
good.
Yuck. The thing is, there are certain foods that creep me out. You know what? One food that has been creeping me out lately, I can't eat it anymore.
What?
Just regular pasta meat sauce.
Like that you buy?
Anything.
Even if
you make it at home.
Really?
It's the look of it. It's the fact that I keep seeing grinded flesh in red sauce. And the red sauce just makes me think of blood. Yeah. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And I made pasta and it was so good. And Jade was like, yum. And I was like, you know what? You can have all of it. I couldn't do it. I literally could not do it. I made myself a different dinner. I couldn't do it.
So any pasta with meat in it?
No, just like the meat sauce. Like just pouring the meat sauce on top of the noodles.
But if you constructed the dish separately, you could eat it like that.
No, like just period. I'm telling you, it's just meat sauce and pasta, whether you make it together like a hamburger helper or you have it separate, you pour it on top. Mm-hmm. I can't fuck with it. I don't know what it is. It just happened overnight. I woke up one day and I was like, I can't. It's like eggs, where after, you eat eggs for a long run and then all of a sudden it gives you the ick.
Yeah.
it did that. And I think it's because we had a pasta like marathon. You know when you're moving?
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing to make.
Do you like protein pasta?
I've had it so many times because Jade loves it.
Yeah.
But she loves it not because it tastes good, but because gains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's all right. I think any pasta that isn't actual pasta has a weird texture or it gets too soft too fast.
I get that. Just real pasta is so good.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I could do like a butter sauce. I could do like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything like that. It's just the ragu.
Is it just like ground meat? Or you could do like chicken or shrimp in pasta?
No, yeah. It's the red sauce and
just
the ground
red
meat.
specifically.
Yes. Red sauce, ground meat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Fucks me up.
Interesting.
Fucks me up.
No spaghetti for you.
No, not for now. Maybe later, but not right now.
All right. Well,
guys, don't forget, rate, review, subscribe. At the beginning of the episode, because we lost the 10 minutes that we were recording, I did mention, for those of you who are still here, I do want your opinion. How do y'all feel about our set? About the background?
We're changing it regardless.
But I still want to know.
Maybe I'll, we hate the pink, so we're going to change it. But upstairs, there's this room that I have where it has 2 doors that are placed equidistant on the wall. And I would love for us to start the episode where we're each walking out of our own door.
It's really cute.
It's cute. I feel like that would be so cute. And that's a setup I've never seen. So that's what we're working with. And we're going to transition upstairs probably in the next month.
And we were talking about it before the episode. And I said white wall, funky furniture.
I'm totally against a white wall. Absolutely not.
Y'all, in the comments, please tell us how you feel. One thing that we're guaranteed to keep is this red guy right here.
Yeah, this table's great.
We're going to keep the red guy. Tell us, are you on Mindy's side with the white wall, funky furniture? Or are you on Tabria's side where she has to have the wall fully painted a color?
I'm not saying it needs to be fucking yellow.
I said beige.
But no.
Okay.
It needs to be a color, a real color.
Okay.
Not that boring minimal palette shit.
It's not minimal if everything else is funky.
No. I'm not trying to make a mid-century home.
I love a mid-century home.
Yeah, but that's not that.
Y'all, please tell us how you feel so that depending on what y'all say,
we need a color.
We can sway.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm here for getting like the thick sign in the back. I love that idea.
Yes.
But we need a color.
Tell me what color off the top of your head are you gravitating towards the most? And tell me whether it's flat or lime wash.
I feel like it needs to be flat.
Okay.
I would love to add texture somewhere, and I guess that's just putting like little
furniture, the chairs.
But I mean texture on the wall. I don't want the wall to just be bare. And obviously we talked about the sign, but maybe something around there too. But a variation of blue stands out to me.
I personally love blue. Blue's my favorite color right now. Baby blue. Real.
And
baby blue and maroon.
Blue?
Yes, baby blue, maroon. They work really well together.
I know, but that's too trendy. That's a trendy combo.
But the thing is, if we make the wall baby blue, we can always adjust the furniture. With this, sage green.
I mean, no. It's too sailor. Sage green with this red, I don't know.
It works.
A sage green wall with the red?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Guys, help us out. I'm going to be looking up color schemes
every time I think of sage, I just think of a kitchen. That's like the kitchen cabinet color.
Maybe we do like a very dusty rose, like a very like pale pink, to be reminiscent of this without it being so like bleh, pink. Pink, red. Fun chairs.
I feel like that's too close to this. Making it pink. I think it's too close.
No, very, very, very pale pink. Like
so that it looks beige. No. I want a color.
Oh my God, y'all! At this rate, it's gonna be split down the middle.
No, honestly,
it's gonna be one half.
It's gonna be Lindsey's color.
Wait, we should do that. I'm gonna have my own chair. I'm gonna just decorate my own half, and you decorate your half.
No, honestly,
we should do that.
I wanted us to decorate our doors. That's what I wanted.
But that's
to do.
perfect because then it'll be door, chair, and then straight down the middle. I'm here for it. Tell us how you feel. Rate, review, subscribe. We love you guys. It's been real.
It's been fun. It's been real fun. See you next week. Bye.
Bye. CWatt.